Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Yvonne, but I can also go by Yvonne Bonnie, and this is going to be a makeup tutorial. For my first video I wanted to make a makeup tutorial is because I've had a couple people in real life and on the internet ask me how I do my makeup, and I've never got the chance to show them how, so this is how I'm showing you guys through a YouTube video, so I hope you enjoy it. This makeup tutorial took me so long to make, but I'm gonna try to make the video as short as possible so you can just understand the steps, and yeah, let's get this over with. Hey y'all, so this is what I look without makeup. As you can see, my face is clean, no product. I just got out of the shower and I cleansed my face already, so this is the cleanser I use. It's moisturizer aloe vera cleansing foam, and this is not a popular product because I literally got it from TJ Maxx, as you can see the tag here. So yeah, it's a pretty low maintenance product, but it does its job. That's all that matters, right? It's a cleanser. So let's go ahead and get started with makeup. Okay, so the first step in my makeup might be a little odd to people, but before I put any skincare, moisturizer, or any product on my face, I like to do my eyebrows first. I feel like it's easier to do your eyebrows on a dry face with no product, is because they will lay much better and the pencil will work a lot better. Because if your face is all moisturized and wet from skincare products, the pencil is not gonna show as much. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna pop out as much. So I really do like doing my eyebrows first before I put any toner, moisturizer, sunscreen, primer, any of that. Eyebrows first. But that's just my preference. If you prefer to do your eyebrows last, or before foundation, after, that is totally up to you. But my personal preference is eyebrows first. So to lift my brows, I use the e.l.f. brow lift, as you can see. And I have this NYX micro brow pencil, and then it has the brush you can use to brush with your eyebrows, and then it has also this little tip where you can draw on. When I do my makeup, I always have a small mirror to pay attention to the details, and I also have a big mirror right here. You can't see it, but it's right here, and so I'm just basically going to be looking here and here, and basically I'm just gonna brush. I'm gonna brush out my eyebrows first a little before I put the brow lift, and once I brush them out, that's when I go in with the brow lift. So I just put a little bit right here. I don't put a lot, and if I need more, I'll add more and build up. As you can see, my eyebrows look pretty lifted, so now I'm going to use the little spoolie to shape it. So I'm just going to go and... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where to look. I'm going to brush it out here and control the shape. See how it's shaped now? You just want to use the spoolie to kind of flatten the brows down and shape it to your desired shape. Now that my eyebrows have been shaped by the e.l.f. brow lift, I am now going to add it with a pencil. So I'm gonna let the gel sit for a minute, and then that's when I'm going to add, that's when I'm going to start drawing on it. I'm going to use the spoolie again to brush my eyebrows, and then as I'm doing that, this is just to lighten it up. And then as I'm doing it, the fucking spoolie just fell out, so that was interesting. But yeah, the purpose of using the spoolie again, after I line my eyebrows, is just so it can fade out a little better and I shape it again. Now it's time to get into the skincare. So first, I like to use a rose petal toner. It's one of those like spray toners. I love using rose water toner. It is the best. Once I started using rose water toner, I've never stopped. Like, get yourself a rose water toner. It's gonna hydrate your face and it's gonna feel very refreshing. So I just go in and spray that all over. The next step in my skincare is moisturizer. So again, I just use my body moisturizer for my face. It's not too harsh, so I just use it on my face, and it's Vaseline Dry Skin Repair. It smells really good and it makes my skin feel really smooth and hydrated. So I'll put a big block on my hand and then I'll just use my fingers, dip in and put some on my face. And if there's any excess, because I don't like putting too much, I'll just put it on my neck. This is roughly the amount I put, and I just dip it in the top 4 spots on my face and then I just rub it in. And since there is excess, I'm just gonna use that on my neck. This is the sunscreen that I use. It's sorry, I suck at pronouncing brand names. It's Neutrogena. I've never heard anyone say this brand name out loud. Like, have y'all? Because I've never heard anyone say this brand name out loud, so I have no idea how to pronounce it. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. So yeah, it's Invisible Daily Defense Lotion. It's 60 plus SPF and it's fragrance free. I put a little bit on my fingers like this. I just do tiny dabs on my skin and then spread it around. By the time I post this video, it's still gonna be the winter, but I still put sunscreen anyway because why not? The sun is out whether it's winter or summer, so I just really don't care if it's not summer. I mean, of course it's more important in summer, but like I still put it on regardless. How about you all? Do you put sunscreen in winter? I feel like you should be putting sunscreen every day. The thing I love about the sunscreen, I've been loyal to the sunscreen for real already, is because it doesn't leave a white cast. You know, when you're black, there are certain sunscreens that like will leave a white cast on your face and like you kind of look like a ghost. So this Invisible Defense Lotion really comes up with his name. It's because it's really invisible. Like, you can see no white cast on my face whatsoever. So that's why this sunscreen is the best. And that's it for my skincare. Now we're gonna go right in with primer. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna use the primer, hit it across my cheek like this, and also put some on my forehead and on my chin. And from there, I am just going to spread it around. Okay, this is what it looks like. As you can see, my face is sticky and bouncy, which is what the primer does, because you want the makeup to stick on your face all day long. So now the very first step I do in my makeup is color corrector. If you have dark skin like me, you're going to want to use an orange one to brighten where your dark spots are. So where I put my color corrector is usually around my mouth and under my eyes. Don't put too much or else it's going to be orange. So I like to put a little bit under here, especially in the corner of my mouth, because naturally the corners of my mouth are dark. So I focus on that place mostly. Yeah, not too much. Okay, I just chill with the color corrector, okay? You don't want to look all green, all purple, depending on what color corrector you have. So that is all I put. I don't put that much color corrector. Sometimes I don't use color corrector at all, but this tutorial I am going to use it just so y'all can see how I use it. So now I'm going to get my beauty sponge and I'm going to start to blend. Okay, as you can see, my skin color is already looking a lot more even. I've brightened where all my dark spots are. Make sure you blend very well. You don't want any harsh lines or creases, so make sure you blend really well before you continue to the next step. Alright, now all my color corrector is blended, and now I'm gonna go in with this foundation. This is Per 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. Someone recommended me this shade, but after getting the actual bottle of foundation, I realized it's a little bit too light and yellow for my skin, so now I just use this foundation as concealer. Then I'll go in with a lighter concealer to like brighten up my under eyes a little. So whenever I'm blending in my concealer, I always use a brush and not a beauty blender, because I realized that beauty blender takes the majority of product off of your face and you're not going to get as much coverage. So if you don't want too much coverage, use a beauty blender, but if you want a lot more coverage, use a brush, because that brush is going to get you that coverage. So I'm going to put a few drops on this brush, and I'm going to start in with my eyebrows and kind of just line it up. Just like how I put foundation / concealer around my brows, I also put it under my eyes, on both sides, on my chin, under my nose, and on my forehead. And doing all of this with the concealer that is close to my skin tone makes my skin tone look super even once it's all blended out. Next, I use a beauty blender to even out the excess product and to get rid of harsh lines. You can see there is a harsh line on my forehead, so I use a beauty sponge to fade that line and to get that beautiful blended gradient look. Next, I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in a much lighter shade. As you can see, I'm putting just small amounts because I want those areas to be brightened up, but not too bright, because I am trying to go for a more natural look. While I let the concealer dry a little, I use this red Baby Lips lipstick as blush. I apply the lipstick on my brush and not directly on my face, because I feel like the blush will blend a lot better when it's on the applicator. Now that the lipstick blush has been applied, I start to blend my concealer with a fluffy brush and finishing it off with the beauty sponge. Now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder to set my face. I use this with a powder puff and I smooth the loose powder on my hand because we don't want to cake on too much. Then I do light taps under my eyes and as well as the places I have concealed. I also line the powder below my blush to give a snatch look, and then after that I blend it with a big brush. This is how the base looks so far up close. As you can see, the base is basing. Purr. Next, I'm going to contour my nose, which I prefer to do with a powder form instead of cream. In my opinion, powdered contour looks more natural and it's less messy. I start by contouring a little bit beneath my brows and on my brow bone. Then I start to make my way down my nose bridge, and I also contour the tip of my nose for a button nose look. If the contour is looking too harsh, I blend it out with a fluffy brush. Do you see how snatched my nose looks now? Period. Before I put on a shimmery highlight on the inner corners of my eyes as well as my nose, I like to put on a white powdered base to lighten up those places first. Here you can see the difference, and now these areas look more glowy. Now I am putting golden shimmery highlight in the same places where I put the white powdered base. Next is mascara, and I will be using the Maybelline's Great Lash. I use this on the top of my lashes and sometimes my bottom lashes too. To make my eyes pop out a little more, I use a black eyeshadow on a very thin brush to apply it under my waterline, but it just gives my under eye a little more of a smoky look. Now I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner to do a cat/fox eye look using the Glamnetic Liquid Magnetic Eyeliner. I start at the corner of my eyes and I start a diagonal angle upward. Then I connect the top of the line to my lid as sharply as possible. I also put some eyeliner near the inner corners of my eyes. And remember that getting your eyeliner master is hectic, but with a lot of practice, you will get used to it. Next, I'm using the NYX HD Finishing Powder to set and blur my makeup. I apply it using a big brush and I dust off the excess product. So all you have to do is do like light tapping motions and that should do the trick. Now I'm moving on to my lips, which I'm lining with a black lip liner. After it has been applied, I smack my lips together to blend it out before applying my lip gloss. By the way, the gloss I'm using is from NK Makeup. It is the Juicy Lip Shimmer in the color / scent Strawberry. It smells really, really good. Finally, I use the Milani Make It Last setting spray to set my makeup and get that glowy finish. This is the complete look without lashes. As you can see, it is simple and really cute, and this is the look I do 90% of the time. But this tutorial is not over yet because I also want to show you guys how I incorporate false lashes in my looks. The lash glue I use is the INV Super Strong Hold Lash Glue, and I start by putting the lash glue on my natural lashes. I also put it on the lashes that I'm about to apply, the false ones, and then you will have to let it dry and get tacky before applying them. I start by applying the lashes underneath my natural lashes. I pinch it in the middle so the lash can stick there, and then I start with the inner corners and the outer corners. This took me a lot of practice, but you know, I'm getting it. Sometimes I still struggle a little, but that's okay. I was still able to do it at the end. And ta-da! The lashes are on. So this is the final look with lashes. Previously, before you could see how it looked without lashes, that is the majority of the looks I do every single day is without lashes, but this tutorial I just wanted to show you with the lashes, and it is giving glamour. And yeah, thank you so much guys for watching it. If you made it to the end, I hope you guys understand now. I hope it makes sense. If you have any feedback, please provide them in the comments, and let me know what other videos I should start making in this channel. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and support me in this growing journey and becoming a content creator. Bye.